Hello, textbook stupids. Today we are playing Wind Waker HD for the Wii U on the Wii U. This is the Wii U. If at any point during this gameplay it says in the top left corner compiling shaders or new pipelines, I mean, you guys just don't know about the. Oh, it wants me to use a keyboard.
Or not? Oh, what the fuck? I didn't even know you.
Yeah, well, when the Wii U added the keyboard functionality, I mean, it changed lives, frankly.
I didn't even know you could add a keyboard to their actual Wii U.
I don't fully know. Oh, I think it's meant to be like...
Oh, the gamepad.
The gamepad, yeah. It has a little keyboard on it.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're playing Wind Waker HD today. We'll see how this goes. I haven't played much of this. Chandler loves this game.
Yeah, this is like one of my all-time favorite Legend of Zelda games.
I'm not a huge Zelda head, personally. I think, oh, we can skip this. I think puzzle games are for stupid little baby kids. Just give it a second. It's going to be a little choppy. There's going to be a little screen tearing, but I promise you it's going to flatline. But like, not in like a bad way.
Yeah, you probably could have used a little bit better.
What's the term when you plateau, but like not really? Guys, I promise the screen tearing's not going to last. Just wait till we get to the game.
As long as there's no more cutscenes, we'll be fine.
As long as there's no new locations in the game, there will be zero issues.
I'm wondering how us being on the water will...
Okay, I played this game like a month ago. I played on this emulator.
Yeah.
You know, full transparency. I played on this emulator until I got up to the boating part. And then I sailed out onto the sea, and I was like, this is fucking awesome. And I didn't have any problems. There could be a few more problems because I'm recording now.
Yeah,
because that's extra GPU usage.
Yeah.
But playing the game without it is fun.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm just worried because of all like the things that pop up during the water scenes, so we'll see how it goes. This game looks way better than the GameCube.
It looks so good.
It's just polished. It looks a lot better.
So like people will complain about like, oh, there's too much bloom in this game. Like everything's like so soft and fuzzy, but I just love that.
Honestly, it makes games better that way. Like I don't care what people
I don't think all games need it.
No, but this one
definitely
needs
is adorable, and it's like, why not?
Having something, it's not really a port. It's a remake. I was gonna say if it was ported from the GameCube, but no, this is just official. Okay.
We're chilling.
This is the game, though.
Well, once that thing in the top, like, it'll, like, compile shit, like, as we go through an area, but once it's done, like, the game will be fine. Okay. We just let go. No. There's no fall damage?
No, there is fall damage. I was about to say, don't do it all the time, because you will take damage at points, but for now, that's like, the one area with, like, yeah, you're fine. Because I don't really expect you to.
We don't have to do anything here, really, right?
No, this is just so you can get your money up.
Get my money up?
Get your money up.
Don't you get, like, all your shit robbed when you go to Ganon's big old castle anyways?
Yeah, you do.
So,
but
wasting my goddamn time here.
Well, you can, like, get your sword skills based, like, leveled up here. You can do all, like, the side quests that are here before you go out.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, like, get a few extra things. But you can always come back here later. Like, gathering up the pigs for the dude that lost them, or the old lady that lost them. Getting all the... Because before you even get to Ganon's, you have to go Windfall City.
Really? No, not not the actual Ganon's place, like the prison.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, okay. I think that one is. Never mind.
I know. We gotta interrupt Granny. Up, sugar.
Hey, sugar.
Hey, sugar.
I love this game. I'm gonna fangirl over this game the whole time we play. But that's also because I just recently started playing it again on my own.
Yeah.
So, watching you play it this time is good.
I don't know if I don't know what I'd say my favorite Zelda game is, but the one I've had the most fun with is Between Worlds, where you like turn into the paintings and you go along the wall.
That is the one I never played. That was the 3DS one,
yes.
Right? Yeah, never touched that one.
That one, I don't know, like, it's really easy to play, and it isn't hard at all. So, I mean, maybe I'm just a little baby. But, I don't know, I pick it up every now and then, I get a little further, and I'm like, this is just fun. It's just a fun game.
It was just one of those games that I never played. Same with, like, Spirit Tracks and stuff. Like, any of the DS Legend of Zelda games, I did not touch.
But see, Spirit Glass and Phantom Hourglass, like, I know they're, like, fairly decent games, but I don't think like anybody's like, oh, if you're a Zelda fan, you gotta play these.
No one really recommends those.
Like, I
games.
think it's really just Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Link to the Past.
Yeah.
And, I mean, maybe people put Wind Waker before that even.
And Breath of the Wild, obviously.
Yeah.
But that's like newer, like Legend of Zelda game. Not like OG.
You know, Tears of the Kingdom came out, and I was like, you know, there's no reason to play Breath of the Wild anymore, because this game has all of the Breath of the Wild map, and you just have more abilities.
Yeah.
But the more I play Tears of the Kingdom, the less I like it. Like, it's just, like, it's a lot of the same shit, but... Oh.
That was the second Breath of the Wild game.
Yeah, the sequel.
Yeah, okay.
I haven't even beat that one. I got to the Goron place, and I'm just like, I'm bored. It's like the same areas from the first game. I'd almost rather play the first game, even.
Yeah, I don't know. I never played the second one. I barely even beat the first one. I think I beat through it once. So, okay, we're good. This is the whole game.
Yeah, I mean, the first one is really fun.
Yeah, I played it originally on the Wii U, and then when it came to Switch, I never touched it. Like, I bought it, played it for like maybe a week, and then stopped. I just couldn't do it anymore. So I was like, well, I think I was a little brained the time I played it. So I was like, it's such a long game to begin with.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't want to do this all over again. Just kind of cruising through this right now.
I'm trying to figure out whether, like, am I going to the right things right now?
No, this is the next step on your
Alright. Fucking fight, buddy.
Progress.
Gotta get the sword so we can go up there, and then we find the brown girl. Get her name.
Zelda.
No, it's not Zelda. No way, Zelda.
I can't remember her actual name. She's not a princess. Like Captain. I have a feeling it starts with a T. I don't remember that.
Oh fuck! I'm playing with an Xbox controller. So, wait, is this not B? This is B.
Oh, but
what am I doing wrong?
Only you can't hit any direction. You only hit B. Yeah.
Oh, I was latched onto him.
Yeah, that's
I didn't realize that would change anything.
They're very particular, especially him. He's an old man. He's just like, fucking do it right the first time.
There we go.
There you go.
Yeah! I'm the fuck. Sorry, I just want him dead. Ugh. Why? Oh, it's because I
Yeah. Stop targeting.
Oh, I'm holding forward.
Yep. Yeah, no, it's very like...
Okay, but does this matter really later on?
Unforgiving. To a point, yeah.
Really?
Because some of the enemies will, like, counter you. And they will go against... If you keep doing the same thing, they'll change. So you do kind of have to follow everything.
But there's
It's not this, like, unforgiving.
Yeah, obviously, but, like... Will some enemies only get hurt if I'm holding forward and hitting B, or only if I hit B?
Yeah.
Because that's kind of weird to think about.
Because some of them have shields, some of them have swords, some of them you can arm them, and there's like flying ones, so you have to kind of pick and choose what you use, because it won't work on everyone. When you get to, like, the Deku tree, I forgot what the tree's name was for a second.
He's here?
Yeah.
My goat.
My least favorite Deku tree design is in this game.
Really?
He fucking sucks.
Uh-oh.
And I would show you, but I kind of want you to see it for like firsthand. Because it is disgusting. It's going to be way later in the series, but it is not my favorite. There's a lot of the character designs where I'm like, it's a choice. But they're so different than any other Zelda game.
Yeah.
You listen to where you're supposed to go?
Now, what do you say?
You have to go talk to your sister. Back where you put her. Yeah.
Fuck.
It's your birthday today, so you have to go get all your gifts.
Oh yeah, she's gonna give me the binocular. But,
nope.
A monocular.
The telescope?
Yes.
The monocular.
I mean, it technically is a binocular, isn't it? It's a monocular.
That is, I guess that is fair, yeah. Because, what's the singular glasses called? A monocle? Yeah, so I guess you would be right.
I don't know why don't we call normal glasses bonacles?
Clearly.
Bionicles? Why don't we call them bionicles?
Genius! We should have been thinking about this sooner. You should have been the one to name them, actually.
Yeah, I should have been there.
Bionicles. Why don't we
call monocles glass instead of glasses? It's only one glass.
Why are you spitting right now?
I'm just, you know, I took one boof of the Starbucks coffee and
your brain's just awakened.
I was ascended.
Started drinking coffee and you're like, oh wait, I can use 100% of my brain.
Third eye!
It awakens something in
Happy
everyone.
birthday, thank
There you
you.
go, the
Oh, it's got a little fucking seagull design on it. I never noticed.
You couldn't have like been able to tell in the GameCube version. Everything was so pixelated, so I don't blame
Oh,
you.
the GameCube version really isn't that bad because it's all what is that design voice called again?
Oh, like so.
Cell shaded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't want to say it and be wrong. Oh.
So I mean, it still holds up for the most part.
Yeah. No, that I don't know. I feel like I definitely prefer this one just because of the quick sale. That's like
Yes, I
yeah.
forgot that was added.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the red post box. What do you want from me? I see
You're
the bird.
too zoomed in.
Really?
Yeah.
I was gonna teach me how to zoom in. No.
You're doing things too quickly.
There
You gotta
we
follow
go.
the game
My
prompts.
bad.
Stop trying to speedrun it.
Postman looks kind of weird, doesn't he? Well, that's a little fuck. That's kind of racist. It's kind of
Is it?
fucking like bird person racist.
What you've never seen? Oh, nope.
Okay, the game just
I thought
did
they-
it for me.
There she is.
Oh, whatever her name is. I keep forgetting.
I
Farah?
something along those lines. I thought it would start with a T. Could be Tara. Could be yeah, something along that. So happy that we're playing Wind Waker.
I fucking.
I love this game.
I can't wait to start sailing. That's what I'm excited for.
Yeah,
Probably the coolest
unfortunately,
part.
it just takes a bit. You don't really get to like the sailing part. I don't know. It took me about like 25-30 minutes to get into it. That's because I religiously played this game. So I
Yeah.
knew how to get there. It might take you a bit though.
Oh god, yeah, I hate the first like dungeon area in this
Yeah.
game. Like, I think it's like the worst like first like area in any game, in my opinion, because it just like every time I play it, I want to not be playing this game anymore.
I did it fully without getting caught, without dying, and with no walkthrough. Like my first try when I played
Damn.
it. Like yeah, so I downloaded.
I'm about to do that this one.
I want to see it because when I was playing through it, I was just like, oh, I don't remember anything or what to do, and I just kind of kept following the same path. I got lost a lot, but I didn't die. That's all I cared about. I was like, I don't care how long it takes me. Okay.
Gotta go get the sword.
Ew. Oh.
Hi. We're gonna party. Oh wait, it's my birthday. I was like, what the hell are you talking about? You're a grown ass man. What are we gonna do?
I don't want to party with you. Get the fuck out of here.
I don't care, dog.
Let me get the sword.
I don't got any. Yeah, I don't got any sort of grass cutting device.
Soon you will. Yeah.
Leave me alone. Freak.
Good thing you drowned.
Yo, I want to get the good shit. I want to get a shot. I want to get a boomerang.
Hookshot. Oh, is that the?
Yeah, do you get that in this game? You do, right?
I
I know you get a bunch of weird shit in this game.
You don't get
I
the
feel.
hook shot.
Really?
It's
No
not
hook shot?
really the hook shot. It's you get a grapple. It's like a fucking rope that you fling around. You might get the hook shot later.
Oh, you don't get a sword here, do you? You just get the shield.
He also doesn't want you grabbing any.
Leave me alone,
nope,
more.
Nope.
What?
Go up.
Now when you get the shield?
But you have to go up. Oh, you have to go get the sword first.
Yeah, yeah, you get the shield when you're leaving.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "Are you leaving?"
This part always confused. I was like, I don't know which one's first.
Fucking sick of this back and forth.
Game is all back and forth.
That's true.
Once we get to the boating part, it's gonna be a lot more back and forth.
What's in here?
Yeah.
Old man.
Have to do all
What's
the
the
training
basic?
again and have to teach you a few. Actually progress with the game.
I need the sword, father.
Easy. I don't know if you have to go talk to the big brain upstairs. Or
Fuck,
not.
I should have said no to the instruction.
I think you need to. If you say no, I think you just
Oh.
do anything. I think you're.
Horizontal slice. Press beer. Do not press safety.
Nope.
Alright. Owned. Owned.
You got this to a T
Owned.
now.
Owned. Owned. Owned.
We're locking on.
I would dump.
Keep
Doing,
swimming.
doing, 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 doing. On the ground. This is all the stuff we already learned, though.
Yeah. Well, he adds one extra thing. That's it.
Oh.
I think it's like the charge one where you.
Oh, yeah.
Look at me. Too good. Oh. Very good.
Done? There's a parry attack. Target was EL when you see A, then A to offensive strike. Yeah, yeah.
It's kind of fucked up that he started this in the corner, though.
That's kind of.
Yeah, you're kind of back in.
Doesn't matter though. I'm better.
Crap. There you go. Just
Yeah.
jump over them. Fuck it. Guys.
The fuck out of here! Give me my sword.
Hey,
Let me borrow this one, I guess.
That's not really borrowing. You're not giving it back in any
Well, as far as he knows.
Yeah.
Oh no, he actually just straight up gives it to us.
Yeah. Like, I guess you're good enough to use it. Take it. You're a kid, but have.
I like how everything in this game has like this swirl design to it. And pleasing to the eye.
This game is so good. I'm just glad that you're playing it because I want. Hopefully, we can get through the whole game without hitting it.
Have you played much Majora's Mask?
I have played so much Majora's Mask.
Really?
I love that game.
Which version have you played? The 3DS version?
No, just the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I heard people say that like they like the 3DS version, but the N64 version has like you can only save when you reverse time for good, and some people say that's like the optimal way to play. Like that's how the game is meant to be played, basically.
I remember when it was Carson's birthday, and we stayed up all night trying to beat that game.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and it was fucking like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and we just got to the Deku's temple. And I was like, we are not beating this game tonight. Like, there's no fucking way. I was exhausted. I don't even think we ended up like beating or even getting that.
No, I mean I feel like that's like almost a 30-hour long game.
It is exhaustingly long. And,
Yeah.
But the thing was, I don't know why we even thought that we could do it because we started it so late. It was already like 9:30, and we were like, yeah, let's just beat all of Majora's Mask in one night. And yeah, no, it did not happen.
Damn.
But I have the Majora's Mask on my 3DS. I have a hard time playing on the 3DS. One, my hands are fucking huge.
Yeah.
And you have the 3DS XL, which is way better.
Yeah.
And I have the tiny, like, original 3DS. But my hands get cramped, it's uncomfortable. When I stare at that screen for too long, I just get a headache.
Yeah.
So I don't play much on my 3DS.
Super fair.
Unless it's the DS games that I have on my 3DS,
Yeah.
then I'm just like, yeah, that's fine. But I can't do 3D. Can't even do 3D movies. I would love to. It sucks because I have glasses. If I take off my glasses, I can't see the movie. But if I put the 3D glasses over top of my glasses, it's even more uncomfortable. So I can't win. I always get ahead of it.
Failed these guys.
You're just fucking
My mama.
plowing through this game. You're already in a good spot. Like, you didn't really have to stop and do it.
Kids upstairs do not
Yeah, they never
stop screaming.
Yeah.
At least they finally stopped fucking
vacuuming their vinyl.
vacuuming so we could record.
Took what, an hour of them?
Yeah.
Oh, Tetra. I knew it started with a T.
Tetra.
There he is.
Oro.
Put in the Fortnite emote.
Oh shit, he actually was.
I don't know what it's called. I was thinking it was Hype It, but
Jubilation.
it's not. That's
I
the
believe.
one.
Yeah.
Isn't that a traveling one too?
I think you can.
Yeah, I think you can walk with that one. He did it before the Fortnite was even out though. He was the OG.
This might be a stupid question, but like it looked way too smooth when Tetra was walking there. So is this like mocapped? Is there mocap in this game?
I don't know.
Because that doesn't look mocapped. But her earlier in the cave when she was like bent over and she was like,
There are
"Over
some
here."
parts where I always feel like maybe they were tracking over someone.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know. Some character animations definitely look weird.
Yeah.
This scene. When I first played this game, like for the first time, this scene, I don't know why, but it scared me.
What? How?
I was young. I was at my, probably shouldn't say. I was at my old friend's place.
Yeah.
And I was super young playing the original Wind Waker. And I don't know, when I heard the screech of the Ganon bird, it scared the shit out of me.
Really?
And then you saw like the yellow glowing eyes, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not.
What the
I
fuck?
tap out.
That is insane. This is a baby, little kid's game.
I know, but it still spooked me. There's a couple things where I'm just like, I still get startled by like the smallest. I've been jumpy. Oh, made her lips really detailed. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
I guess it's supposed to make you, I don't know, make you realize it's a woman.
Oh, yeah.
Want her more? Yeah, that too.
I didn't say that. I didn't mean that. For all the good stuff finally happened.
Yeah, quote unquote good stuff. Gotta go on to the ship and do the ship jumping around with the stupid kid they keep downstairs.
Yeah, the amount of times that I failed that stupid mini game is way too many.
Oh, really?
Oh my god, I was struggling for the longest time when I originally played this. I just couldn't get the jump. I would always fall or miss it slightly. Because it's not like fully...
Yeah.
Like, if you line it up, you can still overshoot it, and every single time I overshot. I had to put this game down so many times after that because I just couldn't do it. But when I downloaded it again recently, I was like, okay, redemption.
Yeah,
That's all
see,
I care about.
we're professional gamers now.
I wouldn't go that
We do this for a living.
I wouldn't even go that far either. I feel like you play way
That
more
guy
games
looks like
than I do.
Coraline.
I was gonna sing that song from Coraline, but I don't remember what the fuck, how it went. The one that the dad sings. The movie's so good.
Yeah, I can't remember how it goes either. I'm just thinking like, I got friends on the other side.
That's fucking Princess and the Frog.
Yeah.
That was the same movie.
That's the only thing that came to my head.
But it's like playing in the band. It's like, here's a song about Coraline.
Mm.
Scooted. I don't remember the rest. But yeah, that scene alone, like, that's the most prominent scene in Coraline in my memory. They also just came out with a remaster of that movie. Did you hear about that?
No.
Yeah.
They remastered it?
They...
Like 4K type thing?
I wouldn't go, like, 4K, but they brought it back as, like, a re-release, but in 3D. So they, like, changed some of, like, the animation stuff and brought in, like, that weren't in the...
Oh.
Yeah. And so it's, like, an extended
So
version.
like a director's cut sort of deal.
Yeah, it's essentially. Like an extended version, extended cut of Coraline, but 3D. Because Coraline never came out in 3D, to my knowledge. It could have, but I don't remember watching it. Plus, I was young when it came out, so I have no idea. But yeah, no, they recently came out with that. Everyone was super excited for it.
Yeah, you want to talk about being scared of things as a kid? Fucking Coraline. That scene where she's like crawling through the crawl space? Ugh.
Just the crawl space scene got you?
I mean, I hate like claustrophobic shit.
Yeah. I remember when we were walking through the van and just all like the skylines.
Well, that's a different thing. That's I hate.
Oh, that's a heights thing?
Yeah.
I thought it was just like since we were like on a
No.
road with like buildings above, I was like, oh, okay. That makes kind of sense.
Oh yeah, sometimes like I was fine most of the times I go to van, but like that time I was just like really stressed out and like the heights would just make me like dizzy and like vomit inducing.
Yeah, that's
And
fair.
usually when stuff like that happens, I do like grounding techniques where I like look around for like colors and shit.
Yeah.
You do like, or you like name like 5 things you can feel or smell or shit like that to stop you from having a panic attack.
Yeah.
But like when I'm in a group of people, I can't just stop and do that.
Well, you can. I'm
I
sure everyone
can,
does.
but I'm only gonna be more stressed out if like everyone's like standing there watching me
And being
or like
what the
waiting
fuck are
like,
you doing?
are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Like
No, that's fair. Did you learn like your own grounding techniques through like experience or
No.
therapy?
therapy.
Okay.
When I went to like counseling for it, and I was like, yeah, I get panic attacks, and I don't know how to stop them. Because originally, when I had panic attacks, I tried to solve them on my own.
Yeah.
Like I would ask the teacher. Like usually it happened in school, actually, most of the time. So it really sucked.
I remember that.
So I'd like ask the teacher like leave class, and I'd go like walk around. And at first, like just going outside in the cold air would stop it. But then that stopped working.
Yeah.
So then I started like listening to music. Like go to the bathroom and like sit there and listen to music. And that worked for a bit, but then after a while, it would just be me having a panic attack while there's music playing. And that was awful.
Yeah.
And I can't listen to any of the songs in like the playlist I used to have because they just make me like feel anxiety.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, so
There is a select few of songs, and I listened to garbage music back then, so it's not hard to avoid. The only one that I hear more often than the other ones, that Gym Class Heroes song. That's like, take a look at my girlfriend. That used to be in my playlist. I hate that song. It
So
just
do I.
it makes me fucking anxious.
I just hate that song for other reasons, but I feel it.
Mostly like I had like I don't know. I had like Imagine Dragons song in that playlist too, but I don't know. I've heard those songs so many other times that it kind of doesn't really
What
stress
Imagine
me
Dragons though?
out. Thunder.
Oh. Really?
Yeah.
Thunder.
Lightning. Thunder. But also like the smell of clay kind of stressed me out too because it happened a lot in art class.
Wow, so you just like kind of form trauma responses
I
to
know!
songs and clay.
And, like I hate that shit.
The clay is an obscure one.
It's not something that happens very often, and I doubt it would even stress me out that much anymore.
Yeah.
But at the time, it was just like, completely avoided it.
So it happened the most in class?
Not the most in art class, but it was around that time.
Oh, okay.
And I would constantly be listening to like music in that class, because the teacher was very lax about we could, God, almost did it fucking perfectly, too!
I was waiting for it. I was like, he's gonna make it this far and then get to the end and fall. I was gonna ask who your art teacher was, but I can't even ask that. I can't use names. I don't
Some girl with, like, red hair.
Oh, definitely
like an old lady.
Yeah, definitely
not. She was...
Was this middle school or high school?
High school.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Middle school, I didn't... Like, I had panic attacks. Even when I was really young, I didn't know it was a panic attack. I have very strange panic attacks where it feels like everything's moving really fast.
Yeah, was that?
And as a kid, I remember looking up, like, what is this feeling that I keep getting? Like, why do I... Time?
Yeah.
Shit.
The TV's turned down, but there's like a tick,
Oh.
tick, 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 and then it speeds up near the What is this feeling I'm having? The room is going really quickly.
Yeah, like I would, like when I went on car rides, I would like give myself panic attacks on purpose, just because I thought the feeling was cool of like having like things go really fast, because it wouldn't last very long. Because I was really young at the time,
Yeah.
and I wasn't nearly as stressed out as I was in like school.
That's fair.
And but it was just like this weird feeling, and every time it happened, like I'd want it to stop almost immediately. But I'd be like I was so curious, because like, why the fuck does everything speed up?
Yeah.
And I tried, you know, diagnosing it myself, and the only thing I found was like this thing called like Alice in Wonderland syndrome, where you're like the room like starts to feel tight and everything closes in on you, and like there's like a subsection of that Wikipedia that just was like there's other forms of it too.
Oh.
And I was for a long time I was convinced that's what I had.
Alice in Wonderland syndrome.
I never told anybody about it because like I didn't know how to explain it really.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like still to this day you really don't know how to like explain your own emotions.
Yeah. I mean, even trying to explain that, like, I can sit in a room and it feels like everything's moving so fast and everything like sounds so fast. Like, it doesn't sound believable. Like,
No.
who would believe me?
Everything's on like fast forward and you're just
Exactly.
sitting there being like, what the fuck is going on?
Exactly. Like, it doesn't like it's not like super fast forward, but like it's like everyone's speed walking. Everyone's talking super fast. It's so stressful.
I remember the days where like you'll be in the room and just like zoned out. I'd be like, you good? You're like, the room is moving really quickly.
Yeah.
Like everything's speeding up, and I'd be like, what the fuck is going on?
Like, how can you explain that to somebody? And like, to me, like, the answer didn't seem like, because like I don't know what a panic attack is.
No.
I figured for a panic attack to happen, something stressful needs to be happening, but that's not even the case.
No,
really.
not necessarily. Like if you're an anxious person by nature, it just
sometimes it just like builds up.
Yeah.
And eventually it happens.
But no, that makes sense. So your nosebleed, were those also in cause of like your panic attacks? Or
No, not really. My nose bleeds a lot, but that's just because I think I just have a lot of allergies to like springtime and summertime especially. Just even yesterday, I woke up at like 6 in the morning because I was having a nosebleed. Yeah. And I just like stayed up since then.
Yeah, so. I was gonna ask. I was like, I walked into the washroom and saw a bunch of bloody Q-tips. And I was like, is that your nose?
No. That was my ears.
Your ears are bleeding?
No. Those were just like, that's just old crusty ear wax.
Okay.
Old like red gross ear wax.
Yeah, because I thought it was just like you going up in your nose and just trying to like soak up as much as possible.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I remember when you were having nosebleeds like every other day at one of our houses.
Yeah, that's a combination because Mom kept getting pets, and I'm allergic to pet hair. So the combination of allergies and the fact our bedroom didn't have windows, so there was no like airflow. It's just like super fucking hot and it's dusty, and there's dog hair that I'm allergic to, and I sneeze super easily too. So even just dust, I'd wake up with nosebleeds all the time. Now that we have our own place and I have a window in my bedroom, it doesn't happen as often. The other night, I should have left my window open, to be honest, or I had a fan in my room.
So, is like all of your nosebleeds caused by the same dust collecting? Or
I guess, like, I don't really know.
Because I was thinking it was like heat. Like you were just overheating too much and your blood was literally boiling.
I mean, I don't know if that's, I think that'd be a whole different problem.
Yeah. Because at first, that's what I thought happened.
No, because I had plenty of nosebleeds even in winter.
Oh,
even in winter, just because the lack of good airflow.
Yeah, I guess that's
in our fucking bedroom.
Yeah. Every house that we moved into, we didn't really have a window. There was like one or two.
Yeah.
Because I remember the one that we were just in had a window, but we never opened. No, that one didn't have a window. I was thinking about the one before that. The one that burnt down.
My house over in Chilliwack had a window.
Yeah.
I couldn't open it for a few months there because it was like glued shut.
Oh right, I remember that.
Some sort of like I was told it was for like tornado safety or something.
Oh,
but we don't have tornado here in BC.
We do.
Well, I heard about there being like one.
Yeah. Because there was the one out in Abbotsford that was forming, like right in, the, in like that little flats area. But yeah, because there was one like starting to tunnel, but it didn't actually touch ground, so it wasn't really a tornado. But it was a wind tunnel, I think they're called when they're not fully developed. Yeah. I thought that was crazy because I was like, I've never even heard of us coming close to a tornado.
Yeah.
I remember the big one that we had in Vancouver, but it was a water one. Typhoon? Oh, hurricane?
I didn't even know about that.
Really? It was like a year or two ago, maybe even less. But there was one really big one on like on the water in Vancouver, like along sea, and everyone was like going crazy about it. Which, how the fuck did you not get caught there? He literally looked at you as you were moving.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they made him more lax in this version.
Yeah,
this guy might see me though.
I don't know.
You sure?
As long as you're dropped, they don't see you. But as soon as you move, you gotta make sure you're out of line of sight. So yeah, they'll sniff around for the bit. They've added more jiggle, I guarantee.
Yeah.
They look way more jiggly.
Look at those lips. Look at those vibrational
I was talking about
lips.
his cake, but yeah.
Oh fuck yeah, his booty.
He is popping for no reason.
He's got two old buns stuffed down those pants.
Those are just two whole loaves of bread just shoved into the lunch for the day. Safekeeping.
And if I have a bite, bro?
They don't got a break, so they just hide it. And it's just warm and just tucked in the bag. Warm bread.
I think this is the way I'm supposed to go. I know there's a point you're supposed to go up. Like you're supposed to be in these rafters. Or maybe
no,
not.
Not here. There's a few places. If you want help, I try and navigate you. But
I should be good.
You are going in the right direction. There also is that map, but that map does. Once you find Tingle, it becomes a lot easier.
Tingle's here?
Yeah.
I don't even think I saw him last time I played.
Really?
I'm serious, yeah.
Yeah, Tingle's where you get the map for this. Watch out for that. It's gonna shoot you.
Am I safe from here?
Once you go into the... Probably gonna get...
This, do I don't have a key.
Yeah.
Oh. Cool! Hey! $10. I guess I did get to keep all my money, huh?
Yeah, I think you might lose. How's that thing got you down yet?
Yeah, well, I'm kind of the goat.
I feel like every time that I feel like you're gonna get caught or killed, you're fine, and it sucks.
Because I'm him. And they probably made this game a lot easier when they recorded it.
They don't even break either. There's luck. Luck over here.
I don't make a noise.
It's a mouth.
I'm solid.
Trying to shush with a lisp.
If I step out here, it's gonna give me like a big.
Listen.
The monster running the searchlight. If you slay the monster, my searchlight down.
Oh.
You'll deflect the monster's blows. Oh yeah.
Oh, you don't really need to do that.
No, because there's sticks on the ground you can whack them with, right?
Yeah, they usually have like a vase. How do you say that word? Do you say vase or vase?
Vase. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say vase.
There's a couple people.
Not that I know.
How do you say M-I-L-K? Okay. I am really bad for saying mulk. M-U-L-K. And I get called out for it every day at work.
Mulk.
Mulk. And they'll be like, sorry, what do you want? And I'll be like, milk. And they're like, yeah, that's better. And I'm like, fuck you.
That's deserved.
But like, whatever. Like, they know what I'm talking about. Let me have it. So, whatever. Fine.
You with a bitch?
Today at my first aid training, I took first aid today. People were tuning in. And there was like maybe 3 girls and the rest were all guys. There was a class of like 12. And so guys had to be teamed up with guys for some of things.
Yeah.
The dudes that were there were like ex-skids, motorcycle riders, ex-druggies.
Oh, yeah.
Like they were big, like dudes.
Yeah, yeah.
And when they were like, okay, so we have to check if they're breathing, yada yada yada, first aid stuff. The guys would just like hover over top of the guys and like give them like a gentle pat down because they didn't want to like touch the guys because they're men. They're like, oh yeah, I don't want to do this.
Wait, really?
Yeah, there was this one dude that was just sitting in the like on a chair, and we were supposed to be like in teams, and he was just like, he was looking at his partner. He's like, I'm not gonna touch you.
What? That's so weird.
And I was like, grow the fuck up.
It's like we're all here for one reason. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not that weird, really.
It like it's not like you're touching them in places that
Yeah.
are inappropriate. You're literally grabbing their leg or like the back of their neck, and that's it.
Yeah, you think it'd be more awkward if it was they had to touch a girl.
Yeah, well, I was teamed up with a girl, and that was the most uncomfortable thing in my life.
Yeah.
Because you have to do like CPR, like the respiratory thing, and like dig your hands into their stomach. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get this out of the way. Where is your like sternum? Because like I don't want to go searching around from behind their back and be like touching their body. And I was like, okay, just tell me where it is because I am not just gonna randomly grab you.
Yeah.
And so she was like, it's here, and I was like, hey, thank you. And then, so anything that I was like asked to do, I always was like, hey, guide me there. I don't want to make this weird for you, and I don't want to make this weird.
Yeah, I mean, that's totally fair. I'm surprised that everyone was just like, I wouldn't touch a guy.
Yeah. And I was like, what the fuck ever?
Yeah.
Like, grow up. You're literally going to be doing it for less than 30 seconds, and it's not the end of the world. You just have to pat them down, be like, are you breathing? And then that was it.
Did you talk to anybody there about why they were doing, like, CPR training?
There were some people who were, well...
I know a lot of, like, jobs just, like, ask that you do it.
Yeah.
For just, like, any job, really. Even, like, retail or shit.
Yeah, there was one person that I knew there, which was lucky. But that's because Starbucks, like, told them they needed to go get the first aid.
Okay, yeah.
And then there's a couple other people who it was just their first aid expired, or they worked like construction, like big heavy duty. Some of them were nurses or wanting to be. Yeah. So there's a lot of other reasons. One person was there because they wants to be a personal trainer, first aid trainer.
Yeah.
How did you miss that?
I don't fucking know. Go through this area again. This is where I started, isn't it? Actually, can I just go up the stairs?
Say, you can probably just go
outside?
up and but I'm really bad in like big social settings. I don't know why, but I kind of just shut down mentally. Like I just feel awkward. Like
really, you?
Yeah, I know, it's weird.
You're such a social person.
I am a social person. It's just when it comes to big gatherings where I don't know anyone, it's really hard to like get out of my little like bubble.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
But like other people would start a conversation and it'd be fine. Like I would be out of my shell at that point. But it's like the big groups, which is even weirder to me because I bless you.
Excuse me.
That poor mic. Anyway.
Well, we put the sound canceling on, so it won't be too
that's true.
loud.
But it's weird to me that I don't do well in big gatherings because I was a part of that like frat house.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And so I don't know why I'm like that, but when it came to like everyone being there, I was a little on edge. But then everyone started like making jokes and talking, and I was like, okay, this is like something I don't have to be as scared about. It is always awkward doing something or like walking in late and having all those eyes look at you while people are like already sitting in a desk, and I'm like, okay, I'm here.
But I'm asking about the what were we just talking about? What training were you doing? CPR.
Yeah.
Because apparently British Columbia, I mean, as a place even separate from Canada, I think this is the only place in Canada where like paramedic training only takes a year.
Oh.
Where almost I think all the other provinces and like every other country, it takes multiple years to become a paramedic. Because, obviously it's a very serious job.
I think it's like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in British Columbia, it only takes a year because they're so like understaffed.
Yeah, because our trainer today was kind of talking about that because someone was bringing up the fact that there's this old guy there who always had something to say.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm a security guard and I was going through this. And there's another one who wanted to be a medic and like talking about how long the training would be. And he was bringing up the fact that in BC we're lucky enough to have a shorter course. And
well, quote unquote, lucky enough, because I mean, you could argue that we don't have very skilled paramedics.
I was about to say that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was about to say like it's good and bad. I feel like it's a little rushed though, just because like if it's a year, you're cramming 6 years or whatever,
Yeah.
6+ years into a
well,
year
you're basically you're giving people like the bare minimum they need to be a paramedic.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's kind of 50-50. But yeah. No,
I'd consider doing it though, because it's only a year.
yeah.
But I also don't know how I do in that.
I wanted to be an EM, like a paramedic, and then I had my paramedics training for. I don't know if it was for Cops for Cancer or if it was like something else entirely. But they were like giving oh, it's for culinaries. We learned how to help people on allergies.
Oh yeah.
So we had this EMT guy come in, and like I'm gonna be showing some photos and videos. Don't like this, step out, whatever. And he showed 2 photos, and I said, I'm not doing that.
Really?
He showed this one where this dude fell from a building onto a fucking like those concrete poles.
Oh god.
Yeah. His shoulder was fucking out of his body and was like
God.
dislocated as shit.
Yeah.
And it nasty, very gross. And I was like, oh yeah, no, I'm good. And then he showed another one of this like dude's stomach just floating. And I was like, I don't think I don't have the stomach for that. Like I can't sit there and keep calm because you're supposed to like not freak out. Because obviously I wouldn't want my paramedic freaking out. But I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I would faint.
I would. Yeah, it's definitely stress inducing. You also work like long as fuck hours. So you're gonna be fucking tired and delirious.
Yeah, 12 to 16.
Yeah, something insane.
And you're on call too.
Yeah.
So realistically, you could be working like plus, and you're drained. You're dead.
I think you get paid like pretty good, but like comparatively to like what you're doing to yourself, like it's not a permanent job.
No. But we are. I know. I don't know about everywhere else, but I know like lower mainland area.
Yeah.
We're in desperate need of EM.
Really?
Yeah. We do not have enough. Do you need more water?
I have one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I should probably.
But
is it because of like drug overdoses? Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Our drug problem has gotten so high that we don't have enough EMTs to take care of it, which is super sad to think about.
Yeah.
But like, I have customers coming in, talking about how many like crackheads overdose downtown, and like that's like the one thing customers always talk to me about. They come in and they're like, "Hey, I just passed by." Like, I had someone call the store the other day and was like, "Hey, there's this man passed out right beside the store.
Oh, really?
I called an ambulance, but I just want you guys to go check on him." I'm like, we're Starbucks. Like, what the fuck do you want me to do?
Well, yeah, they already called somebody. I mean, I guess it's fair that they want somebody out there, but I don't know.
It wasn't even on our property. It was like down. So we're on like a hill, and so it was like off the hill and on like the main road. He was just like passed out on the side. So I looked over the fence, and he was sitting up, and I was like, "Oh, he's good." I just fucking left. I was like, "I'm not gonna go all the way down there."
I mean, yeah, I guess that's all he's can really ask you to do.
Yeah, like I did do what you asked. I checked, but yeah, I don't know if I told this on here or not. But the dude that shit in our cafe.
Oh yeah,
I told you about that, right?
Yes.
So he ended up passing out on a bus stop down the road from us.
Yeah.
And this ambulance wasn't even on duty. Their sirens weren't going, but stopped in the middle of like busy traffic, turned on the sirens and cut off everyone.
Yeah, I mean,
to grab this guy.
I mean, I guess that's what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, like that's their job, and I would hope that they. But you're killing this right now. I just want to stop that.
I'm fucking insane with it.
But yeah, no, it's just there's so many like overdoses that happen, not just in our town, like Vancouver.
Yeah,
it's gotten worse, and ever since that they brought up the safe drug thing, they started like handing them out.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know if that's the best idea. Like, I understand, like, oh...
I can understand the thinking process of that.
Yeah, like, they want a safe source for it, but at the same time, they're just feeding the issue.
Yeah.
That's the other half of it. And,
It's hard to really say.
Yeah, like, I understand, like, addiction. I understand, like, all that, but I don't know, we could have thought of something else. Like, anything else. Pay for their therapy. Pay for their rehab. If it doesn't work, then obviously give them a safe source to get it from. But, I don't know, give them homes. Like, give them places to stay. The homelessness thing is fucking nuts. So, I don't know. There's a lot of things we could have done, but... Well, what am I gonna do?
Yeah. We're not gonna get too political, though. Canada's housing
I was
crisis.
about to say, yeah. I don't want to go down a rabbit hole of being like, what's fucked up. That was ballsy.
Yeah, well, I ain't got time to fuck around with this dude no more.
You did, yeah. You've completed it. You're good.
Made it. Yay.
You gotta sidle.
Siddle.
Yeah. When I started playing this again recently, I kept jumping down the ladder here and being like, where the fuck am I supposed
Oh
to
my
go?
God.
Yeah. And then Tetra called me on the rock and she was like, hey, by the way, go sidle on that area.
Yeah,
that's
what the
not
fuck
lit
are you
up."
doing?
Yeah, and I was like, fuck me. But yeah, I figured it out later. But you're making a lot more progress than I.
Yeah, well, I played this pretty recently too.
That's probably why.
And it was the first time I actually completed it properly. Because, okay, I hate this first dungeon because all the rooms look the same and you're like going through these corridors that all look the same. So it makes me feel like I'm going in circles.
Yeah.
And the first time I'm playing this, I'm like, am I in there?
Oh,
And then you keep getting caught and then you're in jail and then you're like, okay, I'm in jail. Where the fuck do I go from here? That's so frustrating.
But we're making good
But now that I
time.
know what to do, it's not too bad.
Yeah. I thought you were still standing on that and I was like, how the hell did that happen? Careful. There you go. I thought you were gonna get hit.
Now we're in business.
I really need to pee. How long are we at? I could hold
Oh
it.
god, we're probably like an hour, and we should save the girl, and then we'll end the
Okay.
episode.
Your sister or Tetra?
Yeah, the girl.
Elise?
Is that her name?
Yeah.
E?
I think it's Alice, but it's spelled like E-L-I-Y-S. I don't know. I guess I wouldn't really spell Ellis. I don't know. Ah, I forgot.
I got a P2 actually. I got to be really bad.
Yes. It's all the water.
Now that I'm thinking, yeah, it's because my voice is getting so dry.
And you chugged a fucking coffee before.
That's true.
did
That
too.
shit was nuts. That shit was awesome.
I'm glad that you started liking them.
Shit. Well, yeah, it's so
good
I
and
stopped
bad.
drinking pop.
Oh. I'm not drinking the Pope.
I'm drinking the Pope.
Francis.
I'm drinking that holy water.
Got that good. I don't know why, but we always go to like the Barack Obama, like
Dude,
really
The
bad
newest Game
impression.
Grumps episode, they got like an Obama impersonator, like sitting in like a home theater-esque area watching a Game Grumps episode.
That's
And
funny.
he's like, I love those Game Grumps guys.
That's
I'm gonna
funny.
pre.
I like that.
Gotta buy this new merch for
Did they
Michelle.
say that?
They're gonna pre?
Yeah.
They
Oh,
made that
fuck
bit.
Yeah.
that is a Game Grumps bit.
I know. I wasn't expecting the impersonator to.
The impersonator says that, and I mean, it's just like to promote their like clothing line.
Yeah, I figured as much.
But I thought it was fun.
Yeah, it's funny. Oh yeah. I guess nothing really happens. It doesn't get saved.
No.
I forgot that you
Ganon.
already see Ganon.
Oh.
Yeah. I also forgot that's how he looked. They all look so good.
He's looking for Zelda in this scene, so that's why he's like, nah,
Yeah.
get rid of him. Yeah,
That's
like
not
toss
her.
him.
Fucking yeet. Stale body. Fucking dead.
You'd think like he's seen the, you know, like the fairy tale of Link coming to save them. So you'd think he'd see somebody in the Link outfit and be like,
I think the fairy tale takes place after all this. I think it's like a.
it's about this?
Yeah. I think.
But doesn't their grandma's like, this is like the hero's clothing from the story?
Oh,
Feast the
shit,
great
yeah,
evil.
you're a good. Yeah, that's a very good point.
No, I mean,
Now I don't know.
I mean, it's true. Ganon could see this guy and just be like, it's a kid.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not. It
It's
could just be a
not-
kid playing dress up.
Yeah, that's not my legendary warrior that.
And maybe he actually was trying to kill him there.
Yeah.
Like we were only saved by Tetra.
Not yet.
Or I guess we're saved by this guy.
You remember his name?
Rebelling.
Oh. The King of Red Lion, actually?
Oh, King of Red Lions. Yo, I don't give a shit.
I keep going to Green Grumps.
My bad.
Stop it.
I love him.
I've wanted a tattoo of the King of Red Lions for so fucking long now.
Like, this is like top tier character design in my opinion. I
Right?
love his
He is
fucking
so
like big head.
well designed, and I love it so much because he's a dragon boat, and it's genius.
It's kind of weird because he's supposed to be a living thing. There's not like Zelda's known for having weird characters, but they don't really have like inanimate object people, do they?
The hat from
Oh yeah, well that's like a bird.
yeah, but
this guy's made of wood.
He's a dragon boat. I don't know. It's they do a lot of like play on.
The
words.
bird hat's like a little bit more believable though.
What game was that even in?
Finish Cap.
Ah, that's the one.
Yeah.
I didn't play that one either. Again, I only played this, Majora's Mask, and Breath of the Wild. Those are the only 3 Zelda games.
Skyward Sword, you have the little blue girl that goes into the sword.
I did actually play Skyward Sword a little bit. I liked Skyward Sword. I know a lot of people didn't. I kind of liked it.
I love the intro.
Yeah.
I love flying around with the bird at the beginning and doing the race.
Yeah.
I love that fucking guy with the big red hair.
The shoe bills? Well, they're not
Yeah.
well, they're
the
based
shoe-bill
off of shoe
type
bills.
birds. Yeah.
Which are the coolest birds. Have you heard their fucking call?
Mm. I don't remember it
Oh my
at the
god.
moment.
It's like a giant clicking sound. It's like, I can't do it, but like, and it just like progressively gets louder and louder. I would say add it in post, but like there's no point.
I could. I mean, this is the end of the episode here.
Okay.
So, thank you guys for watching.
How's
I don't know
some
how
shoe
long
bill?
this episode's actually going to be. Let me see.
Here's some shoe bill clips to end the episode.
Shoe bill clips. Here you go.